The sun beats down on the bustling market of Capernaum, where life moves with a frantic energy. Amidst the stalls and crowds, one man carries a heavy burden. Jairus, a respected leader of the synagogue, pushes through the throng. His face is etched with a desperation that status cannot hide. His daughter, his only child, lies at the brink of death. Every second spent in this crowd feels like an eternity slipping through his fingers. Then he sees him. Jesus of Nazareth, surrounded by a sea of people seeking healing, wisdom, and hope. Ignoring his prestige, Jairus falls to his knees in the dirt. He reaches out to clutch the hem of Jesus' garment, his voice breaking as he pleads. "My little daughter is dying," he sobs. "Please, come and put your hands on her so that she will be healed and live." Jesus looks down with eyes full of compassion. Without a word of hesitation, he begins to follow the broken father toward his home. But the road is long, and the crowd is thick. Every interruption is a dagger to Jairus' heart as he watches the sun begin its slow descent. Suddenly, a shadow falls over them. A servant from Jairus' house approaches, his head bowed in the heavy silence of bad news. The words are a whisper, yet they roar like thunder. "Your daughter is dead," the servant says. "Why bother the teacher anymore?" In that moment, the world goes silent. The hope that fueled Jairus' journey vanishes, replaced by a cold, suffocating grief. But Jesus, overhearing the news, does not turn away. He places a firm, warm hand on Jairus' shoulder, anchoring him in the storm. "Do not be afraid," Jesus says, his voice steady and absolute. "Only believe." The words are a command to his spirit. They continue toward the house as the sky turns to a deep, bruised purple. The golden twilight offers a final, fading glow to the day. Hasta arriba, the air is pierced by the sounds of wailing. Professional mourners fill the courtyard, their cries echoing the finality of death. Jesus walks into the center of the chaos. "Why all this commotion and wailing?" he asks. The child is not dead but asleep. They laugh at him, their grief turning to mockery. But Jesus puts them all out, leaving only the parents and his closest disciples. He leads Jairus and his wife into the inner room. It is a chamber of shadows, where the air feels heavy with the scent of spices and sorrow. There, on a simple wooden bed, lies the young girl. Her skin is pale, her chest motionless under a white linen shroud. Jesus approaches the bedside. As he nears her, a warmth seems to emanate from his presence, as if the light itself is following him. He reaches out and takes her small, cold hand in his own. The contrast between life and death is captured in that single touch. The room falls into a holy silence. Even the breath of the parent seems to stop as Jesus prepares to speak into the void. "Talitha cum," he says. The ancient words resonate with the power of creation. "Little girl, I say to you, get up." For a heartbeat, nothing happens. Then, a faint twitch of a finger, a sudden, deep intake of breath that breaks the silence like a thunderclap. Color floods back into her cheeks, like a flower blooming in seconds. Her eyes fly open, clear and wide with wonder. She sits up, blinking at the soft light. The shroud of death falls away as she looks around the room, alive and whole. Jairus and his wife let out a cry of pure joy. They rush to her, pulling her into an embrace that bridges the gap between loss and life. Jesus stands back, a gentle smile of compassion on his face. He watches the restoration of a family he has just made whole. He tells them to give her something to eat, a simple request that anchors this grand miracle in the beautiful reality of daily life. The morning light begins to break over the hills of Galilee, washing the world in a promise of new beginnings. Jairus stands in the doorway with his daughter, watching the light. The dust of death is gone, replaced by the breath of God. Faith beyond hope. Life beyond death. This is the promise for all who believe. Because where Jesus enters, life returns.